Hey guys, good to see you. I hope you enjoy this easy one and done, simple everyday makeup look.
Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I did this look here. This is my go-to everyday face at the moment. Recently I finished my nursing prac. As you may know, I'm a nursing student and I went on a placement recently for like about 4 weeks, and this was the face that I wore pretty much every day. It was like my go-to face. Made me feel confident and prepared for the day, and I can obviously go without it, but like it was just something to do on the train in the morning. I brought everything in this little makeup bag, so this was a very compact makeup look to get out of the bag, and I'm happy with the way it turned out. I feel like it's something neat, professional, and not too much. So yeah, if you want to see the face that I've been wearing recently, I also wore this face to Comic Con on the weekend. Not Comic Con, Supernova, and I've been wearing this face out everywhere. It's just like my go-to at the moment. So yeah, if you want to see my current favorite everyday kind of face, then please keep on watching. Okay, so my bun is like this floppy mess. I've slept with my hair up, and I'm just gonna leave my hair in this bun because usually when I'm on placement, I just stick my hair into a bun or a ponytail anyway and just let it be out of the way because you don't want your hair in your face. I keep all my makeup in this makeup bag. I've spilt some chocolate milk on it, and it's held up really well. It's just a little makeup patch from Victoria's Secret. It fits into my like backpack that I take with me to placement, and it gives me something to do on the train as I load in the morning as I'm waking up on my way to the hospital. So first of all, I always go in with some concealer. My face doesn't really match my body right now because I've fake tan and my body is now dark and my face is still light, so it is what it is. Hopefully I can make them match a little better later on with some bronzer. I'm just going in with the concealer on the kind of center areas of my face just because that's where I have more like redness. That's where I want to conceal my like dark circles, and I also take some on my forehead as well, just because that's, if I have any like acne, that's where it's gonna be hanging out. And then I just like clean the rest of the applicator around like the cheek area down here, like just rub off any excess. This concealer, by the way, is the Rimmel Lasting Matte one, and I actually really like this concealer. The only mirror that comes with me in my bag is the mirrors that come inside my makeup products. So inside this little Bourjois Healthy Mix Compact, there is a mirror in there, and so I do my makeup on the train looking into that little mirror. So I'm just grabbing this mermaid brush. It's a really cool like flat brush from Mermaid Salon, and I'm just going to blend my concealer in with this brush. It's a really good stiff, firm, flat brush, and it does a great job at like not melting the concealer into the skin, but like it sits really well on the skin. Like that looks so blended so quick because it's such a big flat brush. It just blends so easily, and I'm really into it. See, this is like the easiest thing to do. And so when I'm half awake in the morning, you know, on my way to the hospital on the train, this is something I can just do really quickly while I'm just loading. It's really easy. You know, I'm putting on makeup just so that like I'm having fun. It's not really like that big of a deal. Like I could just not wear makeup, and some of my placements I haven't worn makeup. Like some of the days on placement I just didn't feel like it, and so I didn't, and it was fine. And like I think on my last placement I barely wore any makeup the whole time just because I didn't really feel like it, and that was fine. But yeah, this is the makeup I've been doing on this placement. Not saying this is my like final professional face, like of how I'm going to do my face for the rest of my career or anything. It's just like what I've been enjoying doing recently. Then I'll pop on some blush, and the blush I've been using is this really cute one from Benefit. It's the Benetint, and it actually has a really cute little rose scent because they say it's made from rose petals or whatever. It's like a reddish tinted liquid blush or like liquid stain, and I just pop some on this brush. This is a Nude by Nature angled blush brush, and I really go in with the blush just because it gives like a glow, and I want to look, you know, healthy and alive and glowing and happy to be here. So that's what I do. It makes me look like I'm happy to be here, which I am. I grab like a couple of like dips, if that makes sense. I grab like 2 or 3 dips per rub on the brush, and I rub the little nail polish applicator from this. It's like a little nail polish brush on this, and I rub it directly onto the angled face brush and then use that brush to go onto the face. The reason I don't go directly from the applicator from the blush onto the face directly is because it stains really quickly and easily, and so it would stain in a way that like is like stripes on my face. Whereas if I put it on the brush, then I can like have a little bit more time to manipulate the product to blend it around more easily. I'm also just taking the excess off the brush down like my nose, across the front of the cheeks here, on the forehead. No such thing as too much blush because it's cute and glowy and fresh. So yeah, I've been really enjoying this one. It's the Benetint from Benefit. They have a couple of different shades, but I've used up all my other shades and I just have the original Benetint left, and I really recommend it. The other shades I like are like the peachier, pinkier shades as well. I've used up Posy Tint previously and I thought that was really cute as well. I just have this, how can I get this off? I went to Supernova, which is like a comic convention on the weekend. There we go. I'll just take that off because I don't need to wear that anymore. Anyway, let's go in with some bronzer now. Oh, let's set the face. So I would typically set the face next with some Bourjois Healthy Mix powder. Just looks like this one. And mine's in the shade 02 Golden Ivory. Usually in the Bourjois line, all of my stuff is in the shade Vanilla. So this, I believe, is a discontinued version of the powder. These days I would just pick up the one called Vanilla, but this is an old version. And I will just literally set the whole face because when I'm on placement, I'm running around, I'm sweating, I'm stressed, I'm learning, there's lots going on, I'm having experiences, and I want to be not too oily. If I'm oily, who really cares? I'm dead alone. But, you know, if I'm going to do my makeup, this is one of the things I like to chuck on. I feel like I've put blush like too far down. It's not that big of a deal. This is what I would do to fix it. I just grab my dirty foundation brush and kind of blend it away a little bit. Not too perfectly because, you know, it's already done. It's not that big of a deal, but feel a little bit better about it. Maybe, maybe not. Not a big deal. Okay, let's set that again. I'm going to use some bronzer just because my face is like quite pale compared to my body right now. And so some days I just don't use any bronzer just because you don't have to use any particular thing. And if you don't feel like using a particular product, you don't have to. And bronzer, for me on this placement, surprisingly was that product that I was like, oh, I don't really need it. But I just bronze the perimeters of my face just so that it looks a little bit more cohesive with my body. You know, when I'm tan in summer from the sun, I wear so much sunscreen on my face, and so my face is like the last thing to get dark, and so I'm pretty used to tanning the perimeters. I feel like it kind of gives shape to the face anyway and like makes it look even. I don't know. One of my patients complimented my makeup. He was like, you really enjoy doing your makeup. And I was like, I do. I do it on the train every morning. And he goes, you're very good at it. And I said, thank you, Mr. Patient. And that was a nice thing for him to have said. He was a nice guy. That was kind of him to say that. That's the bronzer that I would do. You know, I'm not going for a really heavy look. I'm just going for a little something. I am always heavy-handed with my makeup, but you know, my goal here is to look like a fresh and like ready to go because that's the mood. I'm grabbing the brush that I used for blush earlier and I like dip into this Mecca Cosmetica Enlightened Lit From Within Illuminating Balm. It's just like a really dewy balm, and it comes in this little like a Mecca Beauty Living, oh, Lab of Beauty Living. Beauty Living Lab of. Okay, well, I'm butchering that, but it comes in this little glass pot thing, and I just tap this on the points of the face. So I mainly focus this on the cheekbones, but I also take this down like the forehead and the nose. I'll show you what I mean. So once I've placed the majority of the product, I'm not scared to blend. I tap it first just because I don't want to wipe off the product underneath it, because you know how creams can sometimes separate products. So I just kind of be careful when I'm placing it down originally. Then I highlight above the brow bone here. I also wore this makeup look on the weekend and I felt really pretty, and that's a nice feeling. So I'm really into this balm at the moment. There was a phase that I wasn't enjoying using this balm and I just thought it was like too tacky, but I feel like it's so glowy and healthy at the moment. I'm really into it. See, it's so glowy and healthy. I'm also going to take some on my finger and put it on my brow bone, like here. And it kind of like pushes my brows up as well. Like it kind of works as a brow wax, if that makes sense. Not a brow wax. Yeah, like a brow pomade kind of waxy stuff, because I'm running it kind of through my brows when I'm pushing it through my brow bone. I don't take it on my eyes, but I'll take it on my lips later. Actually, I'll do that now. I'll show you what I mean. So, like, obviously I wear a lot of lip balm when I'm living my life, but I can also pop on some of that Benetint on the lips. This is really cute, and I love doing this. So what I do is I just grab the Benetint straight from the applicator, and I apply it like a lip stain, like this. Tastes not bad at all. Like, it tastes just like a little rosy. It tastes like a rose. And so there you go. You just have a cute little lip stain. I didn't wear this like to the hospital. You probably could have, but I just didn't feel like it. But I wore this out on the weekend and I felt like it just gave a little something. And I tapped over the top of that the highlighter and it just gave a little bit of dimension like this. It looked like a bit glossy while still looking like fresh. I really like it. Anyway, that's enough of that. What was I going to do next? Let's do some eyeshadow. So the eyeshadow I've been wearing is either none or this really, really fun one that I'm rifling through my bag to find. Give me a second. It's one from Colourpop and it's like a single shadow that I bought. And I just put it into this other container. Oh my goodness. I hope I haven't lost it. Wait, I'm going to look through this really properly because I can't find it right now. I really like this shadow. I hope I haven't lost it. Okay, I just needed to have a better look. It was just sitting at the bottom of my makeup bag and I found it. So this little compact that you can see I've placed the single shadow into, this is a compact from the Kathleen Lights collaboration she had with Colourpop. And she had like a horoscope themed collab. And so I am a Leo, so I got the Leo one. And I popped out the single shadow from inside here. There was a little single shadow in the shade Leo. And there's a little hole on the back of the thing. You can see that there. And that's the perfect size. You can pop like a safety pin. I used an earring. And so I just popped it out using an earring and it's magnetic. And I can swap out the shade that's in here. So the shade that's in here at the moment, I think it's called Glass Bull. Give me one sec. It's either Glass Bull or Tea Garden. I've been swapping between the two shades. So this one, oh yeah, this is Tea Garden. And this is kind of like a brown with a green gold reflect through it. It's really pretty. I'll swatch it for you. Looks like that. So you can see the brown and like the reflect through it. It's stunning. And then the other one that I've been using, I've been swapping them both out through the course of this placement. I've just been using Glass Bull recently. This is Glass Bull. So it's kind of like a purple shade with like a blue reflect through it. So stunning. I love both of these. And so I'm just going to apply it really easily with my finger. I don't bring a ton of brushes with me in that little bag. I just want something easy on the go. And this is like fun for like a little pop of something, but it's still subtle. And it's a really good one and done eyeshadow. Like you don't really need to use much of that and it just gives you a little something. So you could just do it really loosely. I'm going to kind of blend it outwards so it's like a little wash of shimmer over the eye, and then I like to build it up in the center of the eye, just pack on a little bit more to bring up the intensity. It just gives a little bit more like sheen and dimension without being too over the top. And that's really fun. Sometimes I want to take it from like the makeup I did minus the eyeshadow to a little bit more fun for my cheer training class after like prac or something, and so I just pop on a bit of eyeshadow and maybe some eyeliner, and then I feel like I've, you know, changed up the look and I'm ready to go again. Not that I can't go without makeup to cheer, but you know, it's like something fun to do. So yeah, that's the eyeshadow done. It's so easy. I just like rubbed it around with my finger. It's a really forgiving shadow and it just gives like a sheeny look to the eyes. I think it's so stunning, really beautiful, and like the dimension it gives, obsessed. I'm really into these like one and done shadows. These are both singles from Colourpop and I just swapped them out in this little single pan little, I don't even know what to call this, like a little single pan compact, just so that it's easy to travel with. Otherwise they usually live in my like, what's this called, like my little Z palette here, full of like random, you know, single shadows. Let's do some eyeliner because this will be the done up version. I don't always do all of these steps. Like pretend if I don't feel like doing blush, I could just not wear blush. Pretend I didn't feel like concealing, I could just go in with some mascara and call it a day. But this is the full shebang version recently. I'm just going in with my normal eyeliner. This is the Maybelline Hyper Sharp Wing Liner, and because I'm talking, it's not going so well. Can I clean it up? Oh yes, thank goodness. I shouldn't have talked, but you know, I was feeling brave. Also with this lip product that I'm wearing, just like the Benetint, it's really nice the way it wears. Like I don't feel like I have a thick layer of like lipstick on my lips. It's just like a little kiss of a stain, and it kind of melts into the lips. So I don't feel like there's any product on my lip other than that little like cream highlighter that I'm wearing. And so I don't feel like my lips are heavy or like goopy or anything, and I don't think about it. Like it feels like there's barely anything there, not distracting. With the highlighter that I applied, since it is that kind of like creamy, very dewy consistency, kind of makes my skin feel hydrated through the day and makes me feel like I'm less dry through the day. So I like that it's like a dewiness because it makes me feel less like dried out from like being in an air conditioned place all the time and stuff. Also, with that highlight, if you layer too much of it on, it can feel goopy. So don't go too hard with it. That's my thoughts. Like, a bit of it's okay, but like, you'll know when you do too much because you'll feel a little slick, you know? So I'm just filling in my eyeliner the way I usually do. Just drawing in the tip, and then I fill in the rest of the liner, making sure there's no gaps along the lash line because I don't like the way that looks. I just like a really filled in lash line. Personal preference. You could just draw a wing and leave it at that, but I like to line my lash line. It's the way I do it on myself all the time. This eyeliner is like the one I swear by. It's the one I always use. If you have any recommendations for eyeliner though, I'm always open to try new things. Let me know down in the comments below. Also, guys, I got 3,000 subscribers recently. Thanks, guys. What a hit. Like, that's such an amazing number. I just can't believe 3,000 people have clicked subscribe to watch my stuff. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, you can be subscribing now. You could hit that subscribe button. It's free. And we can hang out some more. By the way, I've been putting on mascara. This is just the Great Lash from Maybelline. A really iconic, famous one from them. This is the waterproof Hydro Fudge formula, but I don't find it that waterproof. I don't know, maybe it's because I'm wearing it with this highlighter underneath, but I always feel like I have a little bit of transfer under my eyes at the end of the day. I think it's because the highlighter is so goopy, it's like wearing down the mascara, but I don't think it's the eyeliner that's transferring, just because I've used this eyeliner with everything and it's not the eyeliner. But anyway, it's not my favorite mascara, but it's not the worst. It's just like one that does the job that I've been using recently. But yeah, thank you guys for 3,000 subscribers. Thanks for sticking around. I hope you enjoy the content that I will keep producing for you guys. And yeah, thanks for joining me on this journey. And if you haven't already joined, you're welcome to join if you'd like to. No pressure though. That's the mascara done. I'll put a little bit more over here. Can you hear that? It's a kookaburra. They're like an Australian bird, and their call is like a laugh. It's like ha 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 ha. Do you hear the laughing? Anyway, I'm going to go in for brows now, and this tiny little pencil here is a brow pencil from Rimmel in like one of the darker shades. I have no idea because there's no more writing. Oh, it's just called brown. I can very faintly see the word brown there. I don't know how far I should go with this little eyebrow pencil because it's totally all gone. There's barely anything left, and it's like, I can't even like sharpen this properly anymore. Like, it's so tiny, but I feel wasteful to throw away product. But like, obviously it's not wasting that much product. Like, there's barely anything left in here. So tell me how long I should hang out with an eyeliner or an eyebrow pencil before I should just thank it for its time, because this guy's really hanging on. If you're wondering how my placement went, it was good. I don't really share a lot about my like professional career on here, but yeah, I learned a lot. It was a great experience, great people. Thanks to the team and everyone that was with me on the journey. It was a great experience, and I'm keen for my next placement. Very tiring though, because I'm not used to the hours, like morning hours. It's kind of rough, but I'll get used to it with practice and like shifts and stuff. It's just not like a time frame that I'm used to, but that's okay. I made it work, and I was never late. I like to be really early. I'd rather be early than late, because I'd rather be like way early and have time to be like, okay, yes, I'm prepared, and then 5 minutes late and arrived like flustered and stuff. So yeah, it wasn't an issue for me. Anyway, let's take out the hair. Usually I would just like pop it up in a bun or like a ponytail, something neat and out of the way, but for you guys today, I'll take it out and we'll do a little outro. So yeah, that is the completed look. It's not that crazy, but it's my go-to recently, and it served me well. I felt like my face was on, I was prepared for the day, and we achieved our goals. So yeah, this is my completed look today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a big thumbs up. Comment anything you'd like to say down below. I will be doing a Q&A video soon, so if you have any questions for me, leave them in the comments down below, and I'll answer them in my upcoming Q&A video. If you want to see anything else from me, there's loads of videos up on my channel. If you'd like to see a little bit more of an interesting makeup tutorial, I know this is a very everyday one. I have some more funky eye looks up on my channel, some vlogs, anything you'd like to see about my life. There's probably a video about it like up there. And yeah, I'll catch you next time, guys. Like, subscribe, comment, do all the things you know what to do. See you next time. Peace.
Hope you love this natural, easy, everyday look with a shimmery eye as much as I do, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.